My only hint to you would be,
Alrighty, folks. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to all you guys watching live on twitch.tv/John A. Theodore. And for those of you watching the replay on youtube.com/C/John Theodore. Got one for you here from the Iowa Speedway. It's this Class C Fixed race, so we're in the trucks. Starting 17th because I still don't know how to qualify at Iowa in the trucks at all. Which makes sense. I haven't really practiced my qualifying line at all. So we'll see how it goes. Yesterday I was able to get myself a decent finish by gaining some spots with a two-tire strategy and working my way through the field that way and then kind of hold and serve. So we'll see if we can do that again. Marcia, you already got 4,064 to bet finish with?
Yeah, good luck.
TBR Subtitles, what's up? How's it going?
Good luck, boys. Have some fun. Race clean. See you on the other side.
Yep. Fine Tucky. That's what they called it when I lived out there, too. And that's honestly kind of part of the problem is that NASCAR has that, you know, stigma associated with it. They need to shake that. I don't know how they fix it, but I think that one thing that they could do that would help a lot would be if they could, you know, kind of capitalize on what's happened with Furniture Row Racing in Denver. If they can get some more of these teams out of Charlotte, North Carolina, so that different regions in the area have a home team that they can root for, I think that'll get a lot more mass appeal and bring a lot more fans into the sport. I don't know how you do that, but I think that that's ultimately the direction that NASCAR needs to move, with some kind of franchising model similar to what pro sports does. If you want to compete with the big boys, you got to do it like the big boys do it.
Working at top, clear outside.
Because you've got, you know, if you can tie civic pride to it, get people rooting for their team, then you'll get a lot of eyeballs tuning in just as a result of that. That really showed in Denver this year. Viewership went up a ton in Denver, where they didn't used to pay attention to NASCAR at all because of what Furniture Row Racing was doing with Truex winning the championship and all the dominance that he had this season. Yeah, I've seen races at both Fontana and Vegas. They're both good tracks to watch a race at. Kansas is the closest. Kansas and Chicago are the closest ones to me. But I've got some other, you know, Bristol's within range, which is good. Just kind of cruising around at the back here, trying to take care of my tires and not use them up too much. Especially since our plan is to take lefts on the only take right sides on the first caution. Which I thought we were going to get pretty early there. It looked like we had a wreck that was fixing to happen, and then they managed to straighten it out. We were going to get a real early caution there. Glad we didn't. Want this thing to go green as much as possible. When these races turn into caution fest, it kind of messes up my planned schedule that I have for the evening. And I want to go street stock racing. All right, so we're in 18th place. Still running pretty terrible lap times. But we are closing in on this little trio of trucks up here. Someone's got to remind me in between races that I need to start the crew chief application. I've got the window open. I just didn't hit start app on it, so it's not running. Marcio, I'm looking at you, man. If you're still in here, I'm counting on you for that reminder again if I forget. Marcio's been invaluable. Marcio, Mike, well, all you guys actually, invaluable in terms of reminding me about stuff in between races and stuff like that. I don't always remember to stick to all my streaming duties the way that I should. Looks like I may have actually found what too much brake bias to dial out of the front is. 55 seems to be a little bit too much, so I might.
Clear high, quarter outside. On your clear.
Sorry, 19.
Outside.
That was my fault, man. I'm sorry. I should not have done that well. I'm sorry. That was my fault, buddy.
That's all right, man. Yeah, I was like, is he gonna? He keeps coming down.
I'm glad I saved it. I'm surprised I saved it.
I'm glad you saved it too. It kept me from getting incident points.
Yep.
So we're still running 18th in the number 12.
Really? You are one.
Whoa!
Caution, caution.
Yikes!
Time.
Holy
Ah!
13, come around and face
Just hit the wall.
You're behind the 13.
All right.
that car's not totaled. I don't know, man. That was insane.
I almost had a car land on me.
Never heard of you before.
Everyone saw that, right? How did that happen? So no fuel, no tear off.
Behind the 13.
Still gonna take 2 tires. I don't think the thing's bent too bad.
Yeah, where did the roads
Oh, I got a 0x because I didn't hit him. I didn't hit the wall too hard either. I should have just locked him up.
I thought for some reason we were about to be 3 wide, so I pinched down lower than I should have. I'm sorry.
That was... It looked like it was doing cartwheels on top of the wall.
Road will be open.
iRacer's hoop pop. How's it going? Or hood pop. What up, iRacer? Yeah, it's just a little bit of a... Just a little damage, not much. Won't. This is a short track, it won't affect anything. Narwars, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Alright, where is our pit? We're the number 12. We're going to be right in front of the one. There's the pit board. Gosh, I love that. Nothing like a little animation to make you aware of where your pit stall is. 19.2 and optional.
Oh man, hey Juan, you remember when I avoided that wreck to the left of me and I quickly jumped right and went up into the wall just a little bit? That gave me a minute of repair.
One got out in front of me. And he did not speed. So gained a few spots there on pit road. Just trying to get some track position.
How you have time to fix it, Hunter? They work. They would still run pretty good here with a little bit of damage.
In our wars, I got these gloves on Amazon. If you actually, hey, Morn D got the clip. Nice job. Yeah, I just took two rights, and I'll show you why. Because the lefts just hardly wear it all at this track.
So far this week. It was the first night. Too.
So Narwars, if you go to the channel homepage, pop out of theater mode and just on a PC go, there's a list of my gear and gear that I recommend. If you scroll through that, there will be a link on Amazon that'll take you to exactly where you can get these gloves. Yeah, K1 man, keep pushing, get them money.
Start competing more, and that might lead to things.
That's awesome. When I checked today, I was 17th in the C Fixed standings in Division 2.
And this track is so much fun
And
with
the start of the season was pretty terrible. So once we get into weeks 9 through 12, I might be able to pick up a few more spots by bumping off some.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 6.
Yeah, get that K&N car next, man. I'm telling you, dude. That is the most fun series, I think. I love running the K&N. It's near and dear to my heart. That was the first series that I picked up when I got out of rookie street stock. I still love running it.
Yeah, if it's not outrageous.
Short, quick races, no cautions, fun tracks.
Did a really good job, man.
Your Bull James.
Fly through the pit.
Yeah, getting wrecked in K&N's a problem. It's a great place to practice wreck avoidance too, which is super important skill to have in iRacing. And it is a skill. It's not just luck. That's a skill you gotta practice and hone to get really good at. And if you can get good at it, it will serve you well in a lot of situations. This race in particular, I had to dodge a cartwheeling truck just now that went from the top to the bottom of the racetrack.
Clear. Outside.
Down to the inside, trying to, I was not clear there.
One inside.
Got one to the inside now. Not able to slide up.
Clear on the bottom.
So we're holding on to 15th spot. Gained a little bit of track position with that 2-tire call. Huge mesh of trucks. Try to make a run on this 13 if we can. Down to the inside. Not able to make it stick, and now the 19's got my outside. Oh, 17's getting turned right in front of us.
What do you got?
Saved it.
It's open. No, close. All right, you're gonna have to come around to 16.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here actually
Well, it didn't look like too many people.
is I will pit and get 4 and get all the damage repaired, and then I'll maybe be able to stay out or take 2 again on the next stop. Really tempting to stay out here. But I want to just, I always like to try to stay off cycle with what the other folks are doing when I'm in the back like this. Try to take advantage of a little strategy and see if I can gain some spots.
Pit road is open.
Few of them coming in, most staying out, which is my cue to pit. It's just going to be a little advantage, not much. I'm not even worried about the damage. I just want to get the tires.
Man, you really stuck it in there, Chris. I know you were just doing what you had to do, but holy crap.
Wait, what? About the
There we
fake
go.
pit or the...
Yeah, when you get back up into the high line right across the front of my truck.
Yeah, it's a pretty high iRating group.
It was just tight.
You ran Daytona once for participation, P4? I'm going to be riding it a lot this week. It's just so much fun.
I tried to do it on you. And
I think I've done 3 races already, been wrecked in all of them. I don't even care, man. I love old Daytona in this car.
No problem, man. You think I see a BK racing on the back bumper of your truck?
iRating, you got 6,700? You've got a 6,700 iRating, you're not trash.
It's weird.
Or if you're trash, then you must be very good at avoiding wrecks, because
Yeah, I saw
that's
that.
impressive.
They sold a lot.
There was another team that actually went to Ford.
Yeah, the Crafton's team, or is that what you guys were just talking about?
I wasn't talking about the truck team. I was talking about BK Racing and Cup, the 23 and the 83.
Ah, gotcha.
We got a bunch of legal trouble. I won the bank a bunch of money.
Yeah, I got P4 in one of them, but I've still P4, but it was still a wreck.
Yeah, they're done too.
So,
I just feel bad for all those guys going to lose jobs.
want to race more than 4 Daytona races.
Double-edged sword.
Daniel, so here's the thing. If you're really trying to do the maximize your points and you've got a good finish, only do 4 if that's what you're racing for. If you're racing for fun and just trying to get more experience and just having fun, don't worry about the number, just race as many as you want and try to get the best finishes that you can in them. The way that it works is up to 4 races, it'll take your best finish. Up to 8 races, it'll average your best 2. Up to 12 races, it'll average your best 3, and so on. So, you know, if you want to, what I say to you is, you know, the only thing that you're going to get at the end of the, you get top 3, they'll give you a little certificate that you can print out and frame and put on the wall. So, if you want that, go for it. But honestly, like, take advantage of the fact that you don't have sponsors, you're not trying to impress anyone, you're just on here to have fun, and just run what you want to run, and don't worry about the points, just let them sort out. Rusty Ninja, I am planning on running street stocks, C Fixed. I can't race rookie. LaBoss PT, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. But I am planning on running straight stock at the top of the hour if this thing finishes on time. Which, it's going to be close. No, once you get out of D class, you can't race rookie anymore. I could race rookie if I were to bump my safety rating all the way back down to D. But they restrict rookie to only rookie and D class license holders. There's the green, and a messy restart. Not too much of a surprise there.
Clear, clear, clear.
All bouncing around. Can't believe that they didn't wreck.
You're clear, clear. Outside.
There we go, diving it down to the bottom. Gonna slip up in front of the 9. Not quite. There was no room there anyway. 20 run truck here on the bottom might be in my way. Let's see what he does here. He's going straight down to the bottom. I'm gonna have to put someone 3 wide if I want to get through this pack, it looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Ah, dang it.
Save. Oh, it's your car.
I was on you, bud.
The road's closed. Get behind the 19. Line up behind the 15. Come around and stay in the car.
All right, let's see how bad it is.
Line up behind the 15.
The guy that was to the outside of me got wrecked, and I got hooked.
Too bad, it's just pushed in a little bit.
We'll go get it repaired.
Thanks, Chris. I know you cut me a little bit of a break there. I don't know how we touched the corner.
Still got,
I thought you were
what,
gonna be
25 laps?
more towards the bottom. But I know you cut me a break the next corner, so I appreciate it.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Well, everyone betting finish is looking really good right now.
Room. It was not.
I'll stick this out. I know because you guys got bets riding on it. I'm trying out that alert thing. I wonder if that'll work since I set it. Even if I miss the registration time, I wonder if it'll save a spot for me. We'll see. see how much damage we've got. Got the 4X2, dang it. Here's my pit. Yeah, 243 and optional. Alright. We'll try to get as much of that repaired as we can. I might just try to get it all. Let's see, there is one guy 16 laps down. Yeah, going a lap down is a bad idea. Well, what do you guys think?
Haha, I beat you, 18.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get it all. I'll go one lap down, get all the damage repaired. That'll make it more likely that I get to the end. Just emails me a reminder, okay. Do you get the pit crew, Rusty Ninja, for any of the NASCAR series? You won't get an animated pit crew in Street Stock. So does anyone know of a way that I can register for a session while I'm in a session? I hear that people are able to do that. Alright, so we are going to go, we're all one lap down. Alright.
That pit, go!
We'll see how, that might be a huge mistake, or it might work out okay.
Alright, you're going to have to come around to 18.
Still got a minute in repairs. I think the engine's okay. That was a pretty hard sock into the outside wall there. I think the rear spoiler's bent too. It'll be just my luck too. This thing will run green the rest of the way. Let's get by the 18 truck. Stay behind the 16. If this thing runs out green though, I might be able to make it in time. It's going to be 1 to green this time by. No, this is not Pickup Cup. This is C Fixed, Rusty Ninja. There is a lucky dog. That's why I lost it. That's why I went ahead and went down a lap, is that I knew that I could get the lucky dog if I get back up there.
Green this time. You're on the inside.
Inside line behind the 13 truck. Dang it. Things were going so well, too. If this thing's fast, I'm really going to be, still fast, I'm going to be kicking myself for taking that long to repair it. Yeah, it ain't over, but it's over, if you know what I mean. It's pretty over.
Good luck, everyone.
Get that thing filled up again. You're ready to rock and roll, man.
At least I don't have to race anyone for the lucky dog. I can just hang out back and hope that another wreck happens.
Green flag.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have the same get up and go down the straightaway as it did before. She's hurting pretty bad. I've got faith in these guys' ability to wreck again, though. So we're riding, hanging out back, and hoping for another caution.
Really?
Reminds me, I was going to try to get Firefox and use that as well today, too.
Oh,
There it is.
Caution, caution, caution. Guys, just quickly, just remember, nice and smooth, take in fluid.
There's the yellow.
Those fans, do what you can to keep cool. Pit road is closed. Looks like you're lining up behind the 18.
Big Frost, where are you
Looks like
from?
you're going to be lining up behind the 18.
Right behind the 18. Okay. No, it didn't take long. See, I might actually go do a little time trialing if I'm not able to make that race. So does anyone know how I can register for a race while I'm in a race?
Roger that. I was waiting on the 6.
yeah, 10-4.
10-4 Frost, I wasn't sure. I know someone with that name. I was just seeing.
Alrighty. Super late modified wasn't too bad. Good, Pink Eye Jones. I'm glad that you had a good one there. I like Martinsville. Martinsville's a fun track.
Get behind the 13.
It can just be super frustrating to run sometimes. Is it not going to give me the lucky dog?
You are
Oh,
the
there we go.
lucky dog.
Okay, good.
You may pass the outside. You're going to have to come around to 13. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 21. You're going to have to come
I gotta
around
book
to
it around
28.
here so that I
Alright,
can
you're going to have to come around
go
to
get my
12.
pit.
Line up behind the 3. Line up behind the 3. Go line up behind the 5. You'll be lining up behind the
19 car.
19.
Dang
What
it.
happened to you, Chris?
Pit road is open.
Alright.
I got the turn.
So,
You'll be behind the 19.
no tires because the most important thing to get on this pit stop is repairs. See how much more we can get repaired on this one without going a lap down.
That sucks, man. You were running a clean race.
It wasn't intentional. It's hard racing.
Let me see. I'm actually gonna. What I want to do. So tempting to like alt tab out and try to come back. I think that's the only way that I could register for another one.
All right, I'm going to take a poll here. If y'all could choose, what track would you go to for a race?
Got 35
Bristol
seconds
or
of repairs
Martinsville?
there. Still got 40 seconds left to
Bristol.
get.
Or both. Martinsville
Guys,
was
another
close
thing just to be
second, but
aware of, there's
Bristol
a lot of
was the
people
best
back
track.
there
green.
their tires to be covered up as you're unloading the tires, getting
Also,
about the
that's
wall.
why I'm
Double check
usually
them like
not
that,
hard
look them
from
over real well.
So
You're going to be lining up behind the
we're a little
18.
biased.
Well, I don't mind a little bias. I'm just trying to pick which race I'm going to go to this year, either Bristol or Martinsville. I haven't
Oh,
decided
jeez.
yet. I'm definitely going to New Hampshire. I just haven't decided between Bristol or Martinsville.
That's super embarrassing.
I mean, it's 1 and 1/2 into both, and they're both great racetracks to go to. But Bristol, there's something about the noise that place just creates an atmosphere.
How bad did that hurt me
I'm gonna
again?
give Bristol a slight edge, but I'm going to tell you, you got to go to both.
Not too much. Okay, good.
Make sure you go to the night race at Bristol, because then you got all day to just do whatever you want.
Try withdraw on second monitor and join the other one. The problem is I don't have a second monitor hooked up. I need to get a
April
second
15th
monitor
is the
hooked up
night
on
race,
this
right?
The night race
deal.
is an awesome.
I run the Twitch chat.
Flag stand if you think the track is ready or not.
Okay, that'd be sweet.
So you should be on the
I might
inside.
be able
Yeah, I
to
should
catch
probably
both.
get my brake bias up a little bit.
Choose between the two. I'm not sure. That's why I
Looks
figured
like
I'd
you'll be
ask
lining
you
up
people.
behind the 16.
Still sitting there in the stands in the middle of a race watching the freight train go by on the backstretch of Martinsville.
All right.
Yeah, Martinsville you see a lot more like car contact and everything. You can see people build up rivalries throughout the race and stuff, but Bristol's atmosphere is way different.
So I've only ever been to New Hampshire.
Okay.
That's my home track, but
Brake
good luck,
bias,
guys.
I want, what, 0.5% more. Let's try that. Yeah, maybe a full percent. I want super aggressive on brake bias.
Green flag.
Too much stuff going on. Alrighty, 19th place. Got a chunk of repairs done.
Buddy.
So the way that you do it is that you can alt tab out, and as long as you're still connected, you can withdraw and register for the next one. Is Martinsville running a night race? You might be right. They might be putting one of them in the evening time slot. That'll be good. It was fun seeing the one this year finish under the lights. That was awesome. Got like 10 laps to go here. This is going to be a lousy finish. Might be able to get by this number 6 truck though. Looks like he's pretty badly hurt.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Sorry, man. Brake bias up to
Outside.
2.
Clear.
Up by 2%. Things really pushing. Yeah, I really like how Martinsville looks under the lights. If they do a night race there, that'd be awesome.
Outside. Clear if you need it. Outside.
Not clear. Might be clear next time.
Clear if you need it. Outside. Clear. Outside.
All right.
Still there. Clear. Clear. Outside.
Chris is trying to limp that heap around, but it ain't working.
Inside. Clear low.
18th place now. I just got so much frickin' damage in that big wreck that I was in. That pretty well killed the thing. Got 6 laps to go. Missed the registration for C Fixed, unfortunately, or for the street stack. So we got to figure out what we're going to do in the gap here.
This isn't going to end well.
5 laps to go this time by.
Now, if I had iRacing installed on the laptop, I could actually register that way. That might work.
Well, watch out on the backstretch.
Caution, caution.
There's the yellow.
Debris somewhere. The road is closed.
Hey Shane, I'm going to say it right now, you are by far the best driver I've ever seen running that bottom line.
You win, Levi.
Levi got the win? Nice, dude.
What was that at the end, Josh? Sorry, I couldn't hear it.
I said good win. I said I guess you're the only one to land it turf out of the way.
Nice win, Levi.
Yeah, good win, man.
Lance, sorry, whenever I came off the wall off of 2.
Alright.
I didn't have my mic.
Yeah, all things considered, could have gone a lot worse. I think I only ended up with a 4X. 17th place on the lead lap.
Down a cylinder on that last restart.
Engine didn't blow, so that's good.
I appreciate the compliments, Hunter, but you know I was on the freshest tires of anybody in the field, so it wasn't all driver there for sure.
I don't know, man. I had fresh tires that last time, that last stop. I had fresh tires, and I wasn't keeping up with you.
Now it's 2 to go.
I mean, granted, I had fresh tires, and I worked my way from, I was way back there, almost in last place, and I caught up here, but still.
All right, thanks, Marcio. Appreciate that.
Impressed.
Lap 13, lap 29.
That one stop
And then
too long,
cautions
did
at
it for a
24,
second,
36,
never
and
came with me,
52.
Came out.
So we'll go through that. That'll eat up a little bit of time. We're just trying to chew up the 45 minutes between now and the
you're a really good driver.
national,
in the field with you,
in
man.
the
You're
K&N
right
race.
there
Past,
every
what's up,
single
dude?
race,
How's it
so.
going, man? How'd your last Daytona race go?
I don't know. I'm sure that was on purpose. We were just racing hard. We just sucked.
If you guys don't follow Past, you definitely should. He does a great oval-centered iRacing stream.
Hey, Josh, is there a reason you
You just did your first GRC. I still haven't done GRC.
No, close.
I might have to check that out.
I like racing blue bill.
I guess I'd have to map my windshield or my tear-off button.
Sort of competition.
Yeah, I know. He is.
Yeah, man, dude. I like your stuff. I always give props to the folks that I like and do good streams. So definitely, you know, if anyone's watching, give him a follow.
Yeah, you're quick, man. He's really quick. Do you have a pro license? Just
Finish
curious.
mid-pack. Nice, dude. I was running 4th in mine, and then I had a blinker in front of me, and so trying to
One thing I
avoid
like about racing with Josh,
whatever was
they're
going on
locked
with him,
up,
I ended up
they're
getting to the
grabbing
wall,
the
lost the
guys
lead
off
pack
each
draft,
one of them.
and then I got into a draft with a few guys where I was looking like I was still going to be okay, and then the one car for, yeah, you know, thought he was clear low and just came down and hooked me. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I got that one and a couple other Sam Bass posters around here. Turning this into a NASCAR, the ultimate NASCAR fan man cave down here in my basement.
Dumped when you were like way up in the front. So,
I'm from St. Louis.
Good racing, guys. It was fun.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I'm from St. Louis, so Rusty was absolutely my favorite driver growing up. When he won the championship in '89, I was 5 years old, so that's awesome, dude. Very cool. I only got one 124 diecast right now, and it's the 27 Kodiak Pontiac. Fair enough, man. Okay, so let's see. Scroll up so I can look at that from Marcio. We're going to do lap 13 was the flying car. Watch this, dude. I want to show it from my view again. So, because this was pretty crazy. So I come off turn 4. I was not running well in this race. Come off turn 4. And look what's going on up in front of me here. This truck's going. I'm trying to avoid it. I go down and the guy almost lands on me. That's crazy. So let's go back and see what actually happened to him. Because, is that the 2? 15 comes down into him, and iRacing glitches him out. Oh, and he does get creamed by the 14 and goes for more of a tumble. Wow. That thing just never stopped rolling. Big time caution. Problems. That's how you now pronounce problems when it's spelled with a AW instead of an O. It's problems. One more time. We got to get all the angles of it. Whenever you get a spectacular wreck like that, you got to watch it from every angle that you can. Oh, I think we just saw what might have happened there. Looked like the 2 slid up into the 15, and then the 15 decided to take him out. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so let's see. That was it for his race. We go to, what was the next one? Marcio said it was lap 24 was the next caution. That's pit stops. So is this? Oh, here we go. 6 is gonna get into it with the 17, I think. Yeah, 6 turns the 17. No big damage there. So those are caution laps, and then here's the big one. This is what killed my race. "13 gets into the 9, and the 9 comes down, and I just barely got clipped. I should have... The thing is that I was racing with the 9. I saw this happen in my mirror. Hey, Past is saying hello. I need to see what that's like. I haven't gotten that new chatter notify from Twitch. Oh my goodness. Look at this. He just gets it. And what I should have done, because I saw it happen, I should have just dove way down to the inside, and I could have avoided it. I thought I was clear, and then all of a sudden I get hooked. That's crazy. So those are the big ones, and then let's see. Another caution came out here. Where's this hit? Yeah, there we go. That's the 3 and the 17. 17, he had a rough race. Always sucks when you get multiple wrecks. 6 gets into the 3, and the 17 gets into the 6. It's Silvestri there. Rode around for a while, and then I think the final caution was here. '22. Racing with the 4, gets turned, slides down, tries to save it, and then just doesn't. Oh well. Not a great race, but decent. Thing was pretty tore up at the end of that one. Always save the replay, and so I'm not going to do the next C Fix because I really want to do the next Daytona race. So take a look at the results. How big of a bite did that take out? 45 I rating, actually gained 0.02 safety because I only had the 4 incident points, so that's not too bad. Nah, I don't want to run C Fixed again. I want to be in the Daytona race. So let me see. Is there a super short race that we can run that will end before that could run Dirt Legends. Could run